So the third season for Splatoon 3 has been out for a little bit, and everyone's trying the new weapons. Not a ton of weapon diversity this patch, mostly shooters, and there are a lot of weapons that are in desperate need of a second or even third kit. So that got me thinking, what about my main, Gootuber? Well, Gootuber's in a pretty alright spot. Its kit's very usable and balanced, and it's a ton of fun to play. Though like every weapon, it'll eventually get a second and hopefully third kit. So, what would I want? Gootuber's kit right now is Torpedo and Tentamissiles, and it's a very supportive role. It pokes with Torpedo, trying to find players who are already distracted to catch them off guard. It usually doesn't engage without Tentamissiles. It's a perfect annoying combo. You need to shoot down the Torpedo, but then you can't leave the missiles alone and you have to move. But if you're too distracted with what you're doing, you can get sniped by the player. Gootuber's biggest strengths are its excellent paint and great midline pressure, but it's a very passive weapon, and not always in the fight. My ideal kit is a mix of both aggressive and supportive. Fizzy Bombs and Inkstorm. I think this combo is great. Fizzy Bomb is a very versatile bomb, has great object damage, paints at a distance, and can chip enemies and get them stuck in Inkstorm. Inkstorm gives good area pressure and pairs excellently with Fizzy Bomb, as well as the main weapon itself, because if it's caught off guard, you don't need to charge as much to finish someone off if they've already taken damage previously from the sub or the special. But honestly, I don't think they'll go in this direction. I think the role it plays overlaps way too much with the original kit. Even if they both play a different type of support, it's still pretty similar. So I think I want to introduce another kit that's more reasonable. Suction Bomb and Inkjet. Suction Bomb isn't my first choice for a bomb. I would actually prefer Splat Bomb, but I feel like it's more likely since it's been in Splatoon 2. Another carryover from Splatoon 2? Inkjet. I think Inkjet works really well on Gootuber. The only reason it wasn't played too much is because it had Curling Bomb and was overshadowed by the Fresh Squiffer, which had that exact same kit. Like I said, I don't think Suction Bomb is great, but it can help manipulate enemy movement and does good object damage. I think Inkjet synergizes with it really well. It's able to play a sniping game with it, but also able to help on the front lines with the team. This worked well in Splatoon 2, and with the lack of Inkjet weapons, I think it'd be able to stand out. Just an extra note, this was written right after Kraken Royale and Super Chump released as specials, and even if those specials end up being really good, I wouldn't want either of them on Gootuber. The former is way too aggressive considering the main weapon, and the latter falls into the same type of role missiles have. I didn't want to be the only one giving my opinion on these kits. I've gathered a few prominent Gootuber players from the Gootuber World Discord server. I feel like having different opinions for kits from different people would be interesting. I'd like to discuss on why I agree or disagree with them, and how it would work. The Discord server and all the players who gave their input will have their Twitter linked in the description. First, we have Wacko, the owner of Gootuber World, and brings together the English and Japanese Gootuber communities. The kit he suggested is Burst Bomb and Inkstorm. It has so much potential, especially with the chip damage. It can help the rest of the team get quicker/easier splats. I think the trade-off would be 190 to 200 points for special. I do agree with Wacko's reasoning. I think the two parts match really well together. I'm not the biggest fan of Burst Bomb on Gootuber, honestly. I think Fizzy is just much more useful in more situations. But I understand his reasoning though. Is this kit likely? Honestly, I'm not sure. I think Inkstorm's pretty likely, but I'm doubting Burst Bomb would ever happen. But if it did, I think this would be a pretty solid kit. Next is Pick Pickles. He's another high-level Gootuber player who also makes content on YouTube. The kit he suggested is Burst Bomb and Inkjet. Burst Bomb Inkjet would be my ideal kit. Goo can combo well with the chip damage, allowing for fast kills. Inkjet can also allow Goo to take picks that are difficult to reach. Also, Burst can confirm into an easy Inkjet shot. I do agree with this. I think one of the most fun kits in Splatoon 2 was L3 Nozzlenose D. The combo of Burst Bomb and Inkjet are fierce together, and a bomb can be thrown to soften up an enemy before chasing them with an aggressive Inkjet. The same thing I said on Burst Bomb prior applies here, but I think it's a good mix of kit synergy, as well as being fast-paced and an aggressive weapon. I'm a very big fan of this kit. Next up, Gobsmacka. Another player and artist. This is what she has to say. Personally, if I'm being selfish, I'd want Burst Booyah. I think having a quick combo potential is very important to Goo because it's very slow. It's also nice since it wouldn't need a line of sight to hit people with Burst. It's also a decent painter, not that Goo's a bad one, but it's still nice. I want Booyah because it helped displace anchors, and it's such good to activate Booyah in safer places where I normally am. If I'm not in a safe place, it's pretty okay as a panic special, and it also removes bombs, which is something I liked about Splashdown. I think Booyah is interesting on this kit. It gives a larger amount of painting support and moving power from a distance. Though I think it might overlap the same kind of niche missiles have, I still really like this kit, and I wouldn't be against Booyah Bomb on a YouTuber, even if it had a different type of bomb. Last one is Dylan, another YouTuber player. Burst Tri-Strike probably. Like E-Leader is an S1, Burst would be good for killing enemies who are too close to you, and killing enemies who you don't want to charge long enough to kill. Burst Tap would also go hard. Tri-Strike is just a good special in general to use for pressure, and it's good for getting rid of things to counter like E-Leader and Crab. I like this one as well. Triple Ink Strike is able to directly pressure one person or place on the map and force them to move out unless they want to meet death. It's able to break objects, something YouTuber struggles with, and will be able to displace people outside your normal range. I do like this kit as well. So if you could tell, basically everyone wanted Burst Bomb on GooTuber, as well as the special being displacement oriented. GooTuber likes holding down an area, or sometimes being really aggressive with the sub and special at the same time, and I think all the kits recommended accomplish one of these. I wouldn't be upset with any of them. I wouldn't mind other bombs like Splat Bombs or specials like Trizuka, but I think what we have here is really good. This was just a fun video I decided to do. It was directly inspired by the competitive player Chase247's video, one new kit for each dually, link in the description. Though I'm not a Charger player, I felt like just getting my own take would be too short of a video, and it would be fun to bring other people on. Thanks to everyone who helped. All their info will be linked in the description. Hope you enjoyed, and subscribe for more things Splatoon 3 and Nintendo. Bye.